The feds captured Casino Jizzle's suspect after Finese2tymes shooter rushed to Moneybaggyo for Big30's cousin. To find out what happened, watch this whole video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it, man. So just heard from the sources of Memphis, and they saying that Casino Jizzle suspect already is a known person. They know who he is. It was not an unknown. They said he left in a dark colored black car SUV. And so the people who was there that seen everything know exactly the description of everything. That's why they know who did it. They know exactly who did it. They went and picked him up right now as we speak. They just got him into custody and everything. They found out exactly who it is due to the fact that it was only one person in that whole entire area that was actually driving around doing that. So everybody was able to see exactly what happened. It was in broad daylight, man. They did the hit in broad daylight. A lot of people think this is a setup because they know for a fact that Big Homie G went on No Jumper. He was talking about beefing with his cousin, everything like that. They know that BEO Kenny just got out yesterday, and it was a lot of stuff in the streets that was going on, man. Go ahead, like this video, comment down below, let me know where y'all from and who you rocking with. If you a Dolph fan, put the dolphin emoji in the comment section. As soon as Finese2tymes heard what was going on, he pulled right up to Moneybaggyo, start asking questions because he tried to clear his name. Finese2tymes got to make, this is the reason why he don't rock with CMG no more. This is the reason why he don't even mess with Moneybaggyo, because he knows for a fact that Moneybaggyo and everybody in Memphis, they still got to deal with the fact that it's still people who's functioning in the streets, but they a whole part of the movement and everything like that. This is the reason why yogotti try to get Moneybaggyo dropped off CMG, is because he doesn't want to deal with anything related to his cousin putting the risk on his whole entire thing, the operation that's going on. And so this is why a lot of people got to really open their eyes and look at the facts of what's really happening in Memphis, because we already know Big Homie G did the song with Straight Drop, and he was actually having Straight Drop as one of his hitters. And then now we see Big Homie G, and he's actually beefing with the dude that just got hit up. And if the baby daddy came to drop off their son with the baby mama at Casino Jizzle crib, and Casino Jizzle come up to the door of the car, and the dude he said something smart to him, and he might have disrespected him or something, but they looked at each other and got in front of each other's faces and basically were sizing each other up. He got out the car, they sized each other up right there in front of the curb. Then when Casino Jizzle went and he was about to hit him with the hook, he was about to do the thing where he turned around but spun back around, hit him with the hook. That's when the dude dodged the first swing. He dodged that. They started trying to wrestle and everything like that. One of the chains got loose. The link broke from the chain and it hit the ground. When the chain hit the ground, it hit the pendant, smacked the side of the car door, and it made the thud sound. And that's what made the dude, the baby daddy, think that somebody out the crib just started busting or something. He heard the loud bang from the pendant hitting the side of the car, and the car is made out of metal, so it's gonna make a sound like that. And the dude, in the heat of the moment, he thought somebody was already dumping off rounds at him, because he's over here fighting and tussling with the baby daddy and Casino Jizzle. They going after it. So when the dude hear the weird noise from the pendant hitting the car door, that's when he upped the pole and he popped 2 times. Bow, bow. That's when Casino just dropped the baby mama. She started screaming hysterical, man. She couldn't believe what happened. The baby daddy put his hoodie up, jumped back into the car. Literally, the car was already on, but he tried to turn the key again to crank it, and it made the engine screech. But then he put it in drive and literally floored it, and you see there's still skid marks from the tire, burning rubber, leaving the scene. He fled. He took a right and a left, and he got out of that whole entire neighborhood, went down one of the side roads, got to a main road. The main road took him to a highway. The highway took him to an interstate. where he got off on some county road in the middle of Tennessee somewhere, and that's where they ended up finding him. And the thing is that the footage caught all of this on the Ring camera, on the ADT surveillance system. The people who put the cameras up in the CCTV footage, it was in the daytime when all of this happened. So everybody was able to see it right away. And when the feds showed up for the first 48, they went right to the crib that had the exact view where you could see everything, including him pulling out the pole. You could see the guy pulling the car up, the baby mama getting out and everything like that. You see the whole altercation, and it even has the plates and the plate number. They zoomed in once they started seeing everything going on, and that they heard the noise, the two pops. That's when they went to the camera, and the people zoomed in and actually got the place of the dude leaving in the black car. That's how they knew it was a black car, because all the eyewitnesses there didn't want to say nothing because they don't want it to be considered snitching, and they still, like, they can't just go and hide out for a week or anything. So they didn't want to give out no type of information because they're afraid that the people are going to come back and retaliate on them for telling exactly what happened to the forensic and the investigators and the DA and all them. The people came deep looking for what happened. The feds came. The feds already in Memphis, and they already was watching CMG and Big Homie G. They knew about how the cousins were beefing. They knew about Casino Jizzle beefing with Big Homie G, because ever since the feds put Straight Drop as the co-defendant with Big Homie G, when they seen that music video of him dissing Dolph, the music video that showed the white Benz parked on Bradley Street, exactly where they dumped it at, and the music video of Straight Drop on Bradley Street and Big Homie G, they hopping out the G-Wagon. So the feds been watching Big Homie G because he's part of the whole Straight Drop thing. Like, they might have think that he was a accomplice with Straight Drop. Not everything is alleged that you hearing. Just remember that. And so now, to get down to the bottom of things, they was already had an eye on Big Homie G. They knew that he was beefing with his cousin, and they knew BEO Kenny was about to get out the next day. And BEO Kenny, he's all part of CEO Jizzle, and they was all gonna be on Dolph's side, on PRE side. So there's a big PRE dude who's getting out the next day, and this is why Big Homie G and his hitter, who dropped off the baby mama and everything like that and popped Casino Jizzle, this is why the feds are watching him, and this is why Finese2tymes, he knows all of them. He don't talk to none of them no more because he knows for a fact that they all on paperwork, on Fed paperwork, and he can't be associated with them because everybody thinking and bringing back Finese2tymes' old case where he might have told on his dude in the interview. And that's the dude that's getting out, that just got out yesterday. And so this is the reason why everything is starting to happen in Memphis like that. Whenever some dude's about to get out and he's big time in the streets, or these rappers are beefing or whatever like that, that's when somebody basically ends up getting dropped or somebody sends the hit, man. This is devastating to our community. People got to understand that we have to uplift the community. We have to make a change. No more doing this, and learn from the mistakes that these dudes made. Learn from the mistakes Big Homie G made. Learn from the mistakes that Straight Drop made. Don't go down that same lifestyle. Get a new lane. Start a business. Start taking care of your family, generational wealth. Get yourself out of the hood. Get yourself out of the economically disadvantaged situations and things like that. This is what the people in Memphis and the people around the world need to learn. This is not just something for the people in Memphis to hear. This is straight facts for everybody in the whole world. People got to leave all that playing around in the streets alone. Take care of their communities so you could change it around and weed out all the bad apples so you could drive them out of there. They don't want, if you're not contributing to the whole community in a positive way, whether it's from education, job, making the economy go around, financial things, or being a business owner who providing things to the community, that's the most important stuff. Ain't no reason for people who are rappers, and one of them got millions, the other is his cousin. Like, he should have been helping his cousin become a millionaire just like him. Like, Big Homie G should have been helping Casino Jizzle up his rap career and get his whole entire business going better. Instead, whoever it is that the baby daddy was, he wasn't a rapper. He didn't have his business right. He chose to go to the streets. Whatever he did, if he got in trouble before and this is the life that he got to live, well, you could change that now. Anybody that's listening, you could go ahead and say, you know what, I'm not gonna focus on the flashiness of the rappers and that whole street lifestyle of being the tough guy and everything. You don't have to be the tough guy. Be the rich guy. Be the dude who got the money, who got the know-how and everything, and you can put your people on. This is what they need to know. And so that's the same reason why Young Dolph was really at a whole nother level than a lot of people. And that's why they was jealous of Young Dolph, because Young Dolph had all his things together. He had his businesses right. He had his ducks in a row. He was feeding people in Memphis. He was paying a lot of utility bills for people. He was paying a lot of people's rent. Dolph was doing all of these things. And at the same time, he's making Memphis a whole spot on the map, man. If Dolph wasn't there, Yogotti never really gave back to Memphis like that. So Memphis wouldn't have been big with all the talent that is coming out now if it wasn't for Young Dolph. And that's why they say Young Dolph is the king of Memphis. So with all that, I want to send my condolences to Casino Jizzle, the whole family, man. I want to send condolences to Young Dolph, RP Young Dolph, LLYD. If you let me know where y'all from and if you rocking with Dolph, and let me know who you a fan of. Let's go.